Alright guys, welcome to another barneycast. Today I'm bringing you a game between Aristeo, our red Zerg on the left side of Metalopolis, and still on the left side, but across the map, we do have Satiini. Now Satiini is our Terran player. If you guys don't know, he is pretty well, I wouldn't say super well known, but he is a pretty strong player coming out of the recently made Team Fightline, which is a Finnish team, I believe. And he is a player that usually places in the weekly tournaments, usually gets 1 or 2. And Fightline actually has some decent players besides Satiini. Another player you guys might have heard of is Nama, who won DreamHack Winter 2010 as another European pro. So not bad, not bad. And for Aristeo, I'm sure many of you haven't heard of who he is. When I looked him, when I saw the replay, I actually honestly didn't know who he was. But he actually does have a pretty nice resume. He is part of Team Empire. Team Empire known mostly for their Terran players like Koss and Beastie Hugh and all those strong guys. But when I was looking at his stats, he actually mostly played 2v2. Won a decent amount of weeklies and like small tournaments in 2v2. But he's not afraid to play the 1v1s. He's gonna go for a fast expo right here before spawning pool, I believe. Yeah, no spawning pool. And I mean, when I was looking up his stats, he played 3v3 and 4v4 in small tourneys too, and he did choose to play random. But I'm guessing his main is Zerg because he decided to do 1v1 versus as Zerg against Satiini here. And it looks like Satiini's just going to put his one barracks there, going to wall off with supply depots, send an SCV out to scout, maybe put down some bunker pressure. But without that second barracks, bunker pressure isn't as strong as it could be. He's going to have a couple Marines coming out though, so not bad. And we do have a spawning pool coming up from Aristeo. Aristeo. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation of the European names, guys. Sorry about that. I wish they were all easy like TLO, the little one. So easy. But looks like Satiini's going to go ahead and add a factory on there. Probably not going to go for any kind of Banshee because there is no second gas going up. And he is taking off gas as well. So we do have enough gas for the reactored Hellions. Going to be pretty interesting how to see how he transitions from this, because no gas means probably not going to go for any sort of fast stim timing either. And we do have the command center, so yeah, he's going to try to go to macro after this Hellion harassment that he's going to do. In the meantime, there was a little pressure down here, but it looks like Aristeo was able to hold off pretty well. Units lost, no units lost, or no workers killed. And base is up, going to throw down a spine caller for that defense. One queen out, and one drone still on the gas, just in case he needs to transition into those banelings, or maybe get that fast lair as soon as he gets that 100. There's actually a multitude of reasons to have this one guy still getting gas, so I like it. And it looks like Satiini's going to go ahead and get his own gas again. Probably going to get that stim, or it depends if he's going to go mech. Mech isn't really that strong, or some players, if you have really good control, some players make mech really strong. I've seen TLO just decide to wreck people with mech, but again, it just depends how the player uses it. And it looks like Satiini's just going to go ahead and go for those reactor Marines and switch this out, maybe get siege tanks afterwards. Going to go ahead and get that orbital on that second command center, and we should be seeing a tech lab soon. No tech lab yet. We do have 4 Hellions on the map. Going to go ahead and try to do some damage. One spine crawler, another spine crawler being made somewhere right here, just to not let those Hellions come by. And nice placement of that queen. Very nice. I believe it takes 2 queens to block off a ramp fully, but if you place the 1 queen perfectly, it should be able to block off. And Hellions are going to keep on poking around, not going to be able to do anything. But like I was saying, because Hellions are size 2, they're 2 cells big, and queens are able to block the ramp if they stand in the exact middle of it. So if they stand to the left or to the right, Hellions are able to squeeze through. So it's nice placement of this queen. And he's going to start getting his creep spread going with that additional queen. Evo chambers are on the way. We do have that starport. Going to go ahead and start getting those medevacs out. No stim or combat shield tech for Satiini here. And it looks like he is going to go ahead and go bio. And wow, Aristeo is just going to go ahead and get a full scout on into this base. Two barracks. No add-on to this factory, so he knows that there's not going to be any kind of tank play yet. And ooh, it looks like he's going to try to just go ahead and drop in the main. Kind of like the Slayer's timing, but no blue flame for these guys right here. Going to go ahead and get 2 bunkers in the main, or in the natural. And look at Aristeo is going to be slightly able to defend. I don't know if he knows about this yet. He doesn't have any sight, and here we go. There is a spine crawler ability though, very nice, and another spine crawler coming in. Nice decision making by Aristeo. Going to hold off Satiini's attack pretty well. No, all those lings did die. We do have more batches of lings coming in. We do have 4 queens as well. Should take out the medevac first, and very nice. And then all these units are probably going to get cleaned up by Aristeo right here. But Satiini's going to use some decent micro and just going to get his money's worth out of these units. 1 Hellion and about 6 Marines. Oh no, yeah, 6 Marines are still alive. And a third wave of lings are coming in. Going to be able to clean that up. Stopping that attack. Very nice. Double tech lap into double upgrades. Pretty nice. There is no engineering bay or armory yet that I can see, so no upgrades yet for his units. If you'll notice, Aristeo's been getting that carapace and that melee. Should think about getting another hatchery soon. I think that's drones. Yeah, there we go. Another hatchery is going to be made, so expo up. And wow, actually 3 queens spreading that creep. Going to be a massive amount of creep being spread out. And probably one of these queens will just go ahead and pop back up here once this base is made. Viking going to go ahead and scout. Going to try to kill any kind of overlords. Going to be also be able to see the timing of that third base. And I mean, we do have engineering bay for Satiini. Worker count right now is 55 to 44, 45. I think Satiini's a little light right now, but he's still making a lot of workers, so pretty nice. He's also got to start thinking about getting his own third base. And it looks like he doesn't get the tech lap on this factory. No siege tech yet. No siege tanks out. Marines really need those siege tanks to back them up. And the lair did finish, so we do have an infestation pit on the way somewhere. Scan going down to see if he can see any tech, but no tech is seen. +2 carapace and +2 melee is coming up. And it looks like just Aristeo's just going to go for that Ling Infestor style that's actually become really popular recently. I would say should spread out these overlords, but there is that wandering Viking around still. So maybe he just is kind of worried about it. And is Satiini going to do a death drop? Ooh, that's a lot of Marines in those medevacs. And yeah, he sees, look at, if you notice, he's looked, no spire. He's going to assume that there's no spire. I don't know how he could make that 100% assumption, but he's going to assume right now. And Aristeo's going to spread his creep pretty nicely. He's going to check for that third, but not notice anything. Should know that there's an attack incoming. I don't know if he can see this attack right now. And no, he doesn't notice anything. Here we go. A lot of Marines coming in. Going to be able to pick off 1 queen. Nice reaction by us there. Going to move back a lot of these drones. And wow, actually the lair is being targeted right now. He's going to check for the units coming in, and lair's going to be taken out. Wow, massive damage by those Marines. And going to be able to do a lot of damage to these lings too. If we don't have any infestors or anything out there that can do massive amounts of area damage. And ooh, going to take out the spawning pool. Wow, that's huge. Aristeo can't do anything right now. He has no units that can do splash damage. And ooh, going to stop the timing of that +2 melee and probably get the +2 carapace. And wow, Aristeo's just going to go ahead. Satiini's in the perfect position right now, making these Marines count as much as possible. 7 infestors on the way, a bit late there. And going to block the +2 carapace as well. Wow, that is such an efficient attack right now. And going to go ahead and drop into this natural right here. I mean, wow, Satiini putting himself in a good position right there. His early aggression did nothing. Going to be able to clean off a lot of his lings right there as well. Going to move this spy car. I don't know how much this spy car is going to be able to help. Ooh, going to lose a lot of drones as well. Worker killed is up to 10 by Satiini. And those infestors need to pop. He needs to be able to control them really well. We're going to be able to see how much damage those infestors can do. I don't know where they are. They all pop over here. What happened to them? Oh, and he's going to get away scot-free. Yeah, it looks like all the infestors popped from that the third base. And Satiini's got his third up. He's going to go ahead and plant it back down. Hatchery in the main is going to be remade, but wow. Massive, massive damage. 17 workers killed. Hatchery, spawning pool, double evos taken down. I don't think he even remade the... Oh, yeah, there we go. The evo chamber, or the spawning pool was remade. And wow, Satiini's just in a strong position right now. He is in the food lead too, so I mean, pretty nice. Again, oh, I didn't notice, but I think maybe Aristeo was able to catch that. I don't know if those were medevacs full of Marines or not. But again, I gotta say, you gotta spread out those overlords. Gotta see those that attack incoming. That was pretty bad for Aristeo. I mean, he had a pretty nice lead. I think Satiini's in the lead right now. Just doing so much damage right there. A hatch, a spawning pool, and 2 evo chambers, as well as the drone damage is just insane. But infestors against that the marine ball that is probably going to be incoming is pretty nice. And it looks like he's going to go for another drop here, Satiini. A 2-prong drop. Does have units in both of these. So, I mean, some people like to try to do decoys. This medevac actually isn't even that full. And, ooh, Aristeo just going to miss that medevac by a little bit. We do have a barracks, or 2 barracks, and a command center being made right there. And, Aristeo still doesn't have a sight of that. And he still can't see. Even though there's creep there, that doesn't mean that he's able to see it. Very nice play by Satiini. He's going to get a lot more drone kills right here. And buy time for his second attack to get where it needs to go. Ooh, actually, it looks like Satiini was able to spot that somehow. He's going to send in Lings back here. He's going to try to do some damage. I think a couple more drones were killed. Not too bad. And it looks like Satiini did force a cancel, or actually killed that. I wasn't able to catch that. But nice play by Satiini. Going to try to stay ahead, because he does have the advantage right now. He even has a food supply over a Zerg player. Zerg players usually max out faster. Terran infantry level, or infantry attack is on the way. Level 2 attack and level 1. Oh no, level 2 armor. Pretty nice, actually. Whoa, is that level 3 attack then? Yeah, it is. Actually is. Infantry weapons level 3. 3/3 Marines are really strong. Actually, really, really strong. Oh, okay, that's +2 vehicle weapons that I was looking at. Sorry. And we do have the upgrades coming back up for Aristeo, but he is a bit behind now. He does have those adrenal glands incoming. Really needs to get some kind of Broodlord or Mutaplay going. And it looks like Satiini's going to try to go ahead and deny this 4th Expo from Satiini, or from Aristeo. And it looks like Aristeo is just going to go ahead and try for a counterattack. Going to send all of his Lings in with a bunch of infestors. Ooh, and Satiini's going to back up. I mean, I think right now if they did a base trade, Satiini would win 100% of the time, but he's going to have to back up. Nice way for Satiini to wall off right there. And it looks like Aristeo's just going to launch Infested Terran above. Ooh, nice EMP. But that is a decent fungal right there. Better than decent. Needs to do another fungal. No! Oh, Aristeo did not have a second fungal to fungal these units. That is bad. Look at all these half-dead Marines going to get healed up by all these full medevacs. And that attack, I do not know if it was worth it. 20 workers were killed. I mean, the food count is evened up right now. And we do have 7 ultras on the way, but I mean, oh man. If Aristeo would have had that second fungal, so many Marines could have died. And ooh, it looks like actually a decent amount of Lings were able to escape right there. He does know that this base is here. So, I mean, Satiini's still in a really strong position. He does have his 4th base up, whereas Aristeo has nothing. And looks like Aristeo's just going to go ahead and try to do another attack. Great use of these ghosts right here. I mean, very nice play. And Satiini's just going to be able to hold this off fairly well. These Lings are going to die for nothing. Got to get his 4th base up, and should stim and try to take it out. No, not going to get it. And I don't know if Ultras is the right decision right here. I mean, ghosts scare even Broodlords, but I don't know how you're going to be able to kill all those Marines with Ultras. And it's like Aristeo's going to waste more lings on those. We're going to need some strong fungals here if Aristeo wants to beat Satiini right now. And here we go. Never mind. Satiini's just going to go ahead and back up. I thought he was going to position himself to do a strong push. Actually, it looks like he's going to go ahead and drop into this 5th base right here. And so Aristeo's just going to go ahead and go for another counter attack. Satiini's going to pull back as well. I don't know if that's the best decision, but ooh, nice play by Satiini. Going to go ahead and stim, siege up right here, take out this base as much as he can. And it looks like Aristeo just going to back up after that. Going to take out supply depots. Should take out these reactors. And, ooh, there were marauders on the way. I don't see any more, but there was one at least. And there's still some ling damage going on. It's going to take out a supply depot. 2-2 lings. Getting that +3 attack. Going to get the +3 defense too. And wow, so close to dying right here. Nice play by Aristeo, saving it at the last minute. I guess he wasn't running backwards. He was just going to save that base. But again, just another drop could get it off. And it looks like Satiini is getting Marauders right now. Marauders really good against Ultras, especially since they could kite them pretty well. 2 more Ghost Academies on the way, as well as a nuke. Wow. Very nice. Actually, I think Satiini has a decent amount of ghosts right now. 8 ghosts. Another attack coming in from Aristeo. Wow. And he's going to go ahead and split off his lings, and Satiini has to back up again. Oh, look at the stim on these Marines. So many stims just to get these units back and forth. But there are a decent amount of medevacs that are fully capable of doing so. And there is a drop going to happen. Should focus fire this hatchery. We'll be able to take it out. Lynx were able to do a decent amount of damage here. And, ooh, it looks like Satiini's not paying attention. We'll be able to get there in time. No! Oh, very nice. Very nice. Satiini was able to take out that hatchery with a little bit of focus fire. Wow. That's really bad for Satiini, though, right here. Just all those half-dead Marines. Oh, no, all these half-dead Marines. Lucky these medevacs have a decent amount of health going, or energy going, but I don't know. That's pretty risky. Spire on the way for Aristeo, as well as his 4th and 5th bases coming back up. And look at these Marines are going to stim away to get away too. We also have the 5th base of Satiini coming up right here. And I don't know what these Ultras think they're going to do right here without any support. Just going to run into a million Marines. And yeah, I got to pull away. Going to need some power fungals right here for Aristeo. But actually looks like Satiini's going to back off because Aristeo's going to try another counterattack. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. 3 times. It looks like Satiini's going to go ahead and hold that off. And, ooh, it looks like Aristeo's just going to go ahead and go for it. Nice EMPs. Nice stim. Nice snipes by those ghosts. And, wow, it looks like Aristeo's army just got destroyed. Actually, but Satiini's actually in a pretty bad position, too. Look at that food count. Satiini's just going to go ahead and power his way back up. 8 Marines, 3 tanks, 3 ghosts at a time. Pretty strong. And look at another incoming attack by Aristeo. Gotta stop doing this. They're not becoming as efficient as he needs them to be. His base is now back up though. Gotta get those gases. 5th base up as well. Ooh, another counterattack right here. They're doing a lot of SCV damage. Wow, 56 workers killed. I guess that counterattack kept on doing work. I guess if you pressure over and over again, it's gonna be able to do something over time. Looks like Satiini's just going to go ahead and block that off. Or, I mean, kill that Ling. And Aristeo really needs to get that gas going. And he actually needs to split up these drones as well. Not doing too much right there. Honestly, if Satiini went ahead and actually did another Doom drop, I think he could do a lot of damage right here. Aristeo's going to go ahead and stay backed off. And he can't really do anything right now. Income tab shows 28 workers to 69, but all that income off of so many mules right there. And I mean, what can he do right now? Oh, actually, honestly, if Aristeo went mass infestors, oh, ghost right here. Wait, I think the EMP that the ghost just used. Wait, what? I think the EMP the ghost just used just EMP'd himself, and then he was be able to see by those Ultras. That was really strange. I didn't know that. Nuke coming off. 1 nuke right here. No second nukes or third nukes like a lot of people like to do. And it looks like It looks like Aristeo knows about this nuke, but ooh, gonna be able to attack this. Oh, but nuke just fall. Ooh, overlords. Wow, so many overlords just fell right there. Why, Aristeo? What was the point of that? It looks like this ghost is just gonna go ahead and do some more damage. And what are you doing, Aristeo? You gotta go. Gotta go. No, he's gonna leave. I meant gotta go destroy this. Oh, that's a nice position actually from Satiini. And it looks like Aristeo hesitant to attack this. Lost his hatchery yet again. EMP's going down. EMP's going down. The snipe's going off. We need those broodlords. Where are they? Did all the broodlords die? What? What? Oh man, pretty bad for Aristeo right now. His hatchery again is gonna fall. I mean, what can he do? Can't really do much. Ghosts are wrecking his party right now. Look at all those snipes going off. Ooh, EMPs! And he can just snipe them as well. And look at that, gonna kill a lot more. Wow, snipe, snipe, snipe. Just so strong. And Aristeo, GG's. And that is game one between these two. We're gonna move on to game number two. Hope you guys enjoyed.